Wake up, sleepyhead. Sun is shining bright. Coffee's on the stove. Gonna be alright. Stretch and yawn a while. Birds are singing loud. Shake off all those dreams. Join the morning crowd. Good morning, sunshine. Rise and greet the day, yeah. Good morning, sunshine. Chase the blues away. Toasts are popping up. Smell the crispy bread. Eggs are sizzling hot. Jump out of your bed. Morning dew on grass. Sparkles in the light. Start your day with joy. Everything feels right. Good morning, sunshine. Rise and greet the day, yeah. Good morning, sunshine. Chase the blues away.
Got my bags packed tight, ready for the flight. Camera in hand bright, chasing dawn's first light. New cities every night, feeling so alive. Every step's a sight, with joy I thrive. I'm the astute tourist on this wild ride. Miles I traverse, no place to hide. From skyscrapers so high to beaches where I lie, always on the fly, under open sky. Every place I roam feels just like home. Stories found in stone, I'm never alone. I'm the astute tourist on this wild ride. Miles I traverse, no place to hide. Every place I roam feels just like home. Stories found in stone, I'm never alone. I'm the astute tourist on this wild ride. Miles I traverse, no place to hide.
Hello.
Hello. Say that again. Come back here. Say that again.
Good afternoon. I'm Doug. I'm here with the astute tourist. Fun to be with. Fun to hang out. Gonna be a great day.
Hey, I'm Bill Merrill from Windham, New Hampshire, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel. Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo, and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel. Enjoy it.
Hey all, this is Captain Controversy from Scottsdale, Arizona, also host of Thirsty Thursday Trivia, and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Good morning, everybody. It is a Monday, July 8th. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. I'm joined here, as always, by my friend, my brother from another mother, the Ford man, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes. Good morning, Kenny.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
Doing very well. How about yourself?
How was your weekend?
It was good, especially yesterday, Sunday, because we had our well 70th anniversary service
Oh, awesome. At church, I'm guessing.
at church. One of the churches that I attend that only have Sunday night services, Wednesday night services, and Saturday night services.
Gotcha.
They had their service. They had this service about 12 o'clock yesterday, and they fed afterwards. It actually opened up. It actually opened up in 1954, July 4th, 1954. So it is 70 years old.
Damn. Long time. Long time. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time, Kenny. Hope everybody else had a good weekend. We're joined by a bunch of people in the chat, so let's go right over and say good morning. First thing out of the gate, Denise is here. Good morning, Denise. How are
Good
you?
morning,
I hope all is
Denise.
well.
Hello.
Hope all is well with you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. First one in the house. Sharon and Jackson are here. Good morning, Sharon and Jackson. Let's see. Here we go. This thing's not cooperating this morning. Trust me when I tell you, Sharon and Jackson are here. There we go. Good morning to you. Eddie Lugo Studios as well as here. Good morning, Eddie. Eddie, up early this morning. Who is pinching my buttocks? I don't know. Nobody particularly or right now at this particular time, but I'm not sure what he means. Anybody pinching your buttocks, Kenny?
No, I hope not.
You must have a ghost in the house if that's the case. Sharon's asking how my weekend was. My weekend was it was good. It was interesting. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but howdy to Joe Hupp. Just let me jump over to my laptop. Kenny came over from a Daily Dose of the Bible saying hi. DJ is here from Travels and Gardening with DJ. It's hard to keep up. DJ's got a bunch of channels, so but good morning to you. Thank you for coming over. John Gaylor is here. Good morning, John. Hope all is well with you. I hope you're feeling good today. And good evening to Sean from the Down Under Cruisers. Good evening, sir. I hope you are well this evening. Hope you had a let's see, it would be Monday night for him. So I hope the start of the week has been good for you. So Denise is eating dinner. She must be at work. Finally, tuna. Yum. Tuna yum. You like tuna fish, Kenny?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like tuna fish cakes as well, like salmon cakes. Except you use tuna instead of salmon. Make your tongue slap your brain.
Right? My grandmother would make, so we up here, we have a lot of whitefish, from the ocean, haddock, and codfish. And my grandmother would make the fish cakes with the cod. And yeah, just so good, Kenny. Definitely make your tongue slap your brain.
I actually like
Oh.
I actually like to have some tuna helper as well.
Tuna helper's good.
Instead of using the hamburger helper, use tuna instead. And tuna, macaroni, and cheese together. That's some good stuff.
Yeah. Give me one moment here. I'm I got people texting me. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I like the tuna helper myself. People will make fun of it, but I think it's pretty good. So
yeah.
The noodles and everything is so good.
Mm-hmm.
If you could please watch and share, guys, go over and help DJ and support his channel. Let's see. Hold on. One Kenny. Entertain people, Kenny. Give me 1 minute.
Okay. So how has everybody's weekend been? Good morning, Scott from Controversy. Scott!
Is Scott here?
Yeah.
There we go. Scott.
Yeah.
Good morning to you, Scott. Give me one moment. I'm dealing with a
okay.
dealing with an irate Australian.
Worked all weekend, but it hasn't been bad. Okay. Yeah. Tuna melts away. Yeah, that sounds good.
That may be the right one. If it's the right one, good. If not, you're on your own. All right. So let's see. Joe says, John, you're forgiven for that, though. I love being in the future. Even though I am in the future, I can't predict lotto numbers. So please refrain from asking. If I knew them, I'd be the rich guy. Yes, you would, Joe. Absolutely. Denise is saying we haven't seen Mr. Tranquillo in a long time. No, I haven't actually. Just his video. So Nick P is here. Bidet to you, Nick. I hope you're doing well.
Hello, Nick P.
All right. So
I want to answer Nick P's question from earlier. He asked me if I survived the fireworks. Actually, where I'm at these apartments, the fireworks didn't seem really that. Didn't seem really that bad. Now, there towards the end, it seemed like it got kind of loud, but I mean that was pretty much it. I mean, I didn't have to like bury myself under the pillow or nothing. But
well, that's good.
But yeah, I did hear him like from a distance. Somebody did tell me that I would hear him pretty good. And then somebody else said that I won't hear him much at all from the apartments, which I found out from self-experience it really wasn't that bad. So,
well, that's good. Yeah, we had some loud fireworks here. Before we go any further, I want to bring up our good friend with half his head missing.
You call me R8. What did I eat? You said I am an irate Australian.
Oh, an irate. An irate Australian.
How are we, Kenny?
You don't seem very irate.
Mate, I've had my day today.
Yeah, he's so Sean's at the end of his day. We're just starting, but good morning and good evening to you, Sean. Welcome to the show. How was your weekend, sir?
Busy. Work. That four-letter word.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same as you having your July the 4th day off.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I didn't even get that.
No, I actually had 2 days off last week, which was nice. And I actually got a third off, which wasn't planned. I was supposed to work Saturday. I had Thursday and Friday off. I was supposed to work Saturday because of the fireworks detail. But guess what? The weather did not cooperate.
They canceled.
And I had my whole Saturday off with my wife, my lovely bride. So,
is your wife lucky or what?
I don't know if she's lucky She considers it herself, I don't know.
I just got to go into the chat for a second. Hello, Denise. Hello. Hello. Hello, Denise.
Hello, Denise.
And
Wait,
then,
hold on.
oh my God, is it Scott?
Hello, Denise.
And Scott is here, apparently.
Yeah.
Good morning, Scott. Scott's here.
There you go.
All right. If I missed anybody so far, don't get mad at me. All right. Denise likes tuna helper. She hasn't had it in years. Tuna melt, says Scott. You like tuna melts?
How do you melt a tuna?
So a tuna melt here in the U.S. is like an open-faced sandwich, which is just a slice of bread. They put the tuna on it with cheese and some other stuff, and then they put it in the oven and melt the cheese. That's called a tuna melt.
Oh my God! Seriously?
They have those. They have those at the. They have those at the Greens where my dad's at. So, because I've actually had them before. So
I mean, seriously, that could make your tongue slap your brain. I mean, seriously,
pretty good.
It's actually very good. It's really good. You can't.
Some of that food though there at the Greens is not so good, but some of it's not so bad.
We've what's that, John?
My brain hurts.
Yeah. Well, it is the end of the week.
It so much, my brain hurts.
It's the end of the first day of the week too.
Mate, it's the end of the 8th day for me right now.
Right.
I'm headed on a 14-day cycle.
It's time for coffee.
Wake up.
Good morning.
And hot. Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way. Sun's up. Chase the clouds away. Today's gonna be good, no matter what they say.
Today is gonna be good no matter what they say, everybody. Good morning to you. Best sip of the day. Sean's already been there, done that.
Correct. Denise,
very good.
I just want to say that's awesome with your sugar.
Yeah, it is. Here in the States, they like it anywhere between 70 and 120.
And that's good.
So
if your blood sugar's up, around, you're in the 100 mark. Well, Sean, we don't have to tell you. You know what blood sugar needs to be at, but
yeah, we just run different on a different scale. That's all.
Yeah, the end of the day, it's all the same. So 110 would be relative to some other number that you have, but bloody hell, tuna melts, mate.
He's trying to sound like me.
Bloody hell, tuna melts, mate. Okay.
See,
just holding at 105. That's good.
And that's another thing is different doctors has got different rating scales here in the States as well.
Yep.
Some of them say 80 to 110. Some of them say 70 to 120. So I mean, it varies from it depends on who your doctor is and stuff. So
yeah, that's about average in the rounds here. On our scale, our scale's a little bit lower than yours. So on our scale, the good average would be somewhere around between 6 to 10 would be good. When you start getting down to 3, you're starting to become hypoglycemic.
Hyper or hypo?
Hypo.
Hypo. Okay, gotcha.
Means your blood sugar is really low.
Yep.
Yes. So hypo is O is low. So think of it, rhyme it with low. Hypo is low, and then hyper is the opposite of low, which would be high. So
okay,
there you go. All right. Good morning, everybody. It is the beginning of the work week after the Independence holiday here in the USA. It started for us about Wednesday evening. So last Wednesday, that's when we start to hear the people around here blasting fireworks and having parties and that, and it really does. At least here where I was in the background, there was a lot of fireworks going on, and I tried to imagine that that's what you would hear if you were caught somewhere where there's a nasty battle going on, and it just didn't make me feel very good. So that was all going on, but it was a lot of fun. I was supposed to have Saturday, like I said, as a work day. I ended up taking Friday off. We moved my son out. He's officially out of the house
basement.
now. Well, yeah, out of the proverbial basement, I guess. But he's out of the house now. We're empty nesters again, which is yeah, it's something that we enjoyed briefly about 3 years ago.
So now you can get your studio back.
Yeah, so in fact, I started moving some things that have collected here in my glorious studio out across the hallway into what used to be Nick's room, which will now be Colleen's area. So so that's basically what we did Friday. Like I said, I was supposed to work Saturday, but I got a call sometime late in the morning, and they decided to hold off on them because of the weather. And this one they do off of a barge in the middle of a lake, so it wouldn't be fun stuck out there in thunder showers and that. Plus, here in the U.S., once they load the mortars with the firework, they have to fire them regardless of the weather. They can't take them out and wrap them up and put them away again. That's against the law. So once they open ordinance, yeah, once they open the ordinance, they unwrap it and they put it into these tubes. They have to fire them. That's the law. So they didn't want to take the chance of having everything loaded up and then have to just fire them off, because these shows that they do, I think I didn't see the price of them this year, but these short shows, and I say short, they last anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes, and that's almost 10 grand for that. So
to me, that's cheap compared to us.
Well, like the ones they do in Sydney, that's way cheap. The ones they do in Boston here, that's cheap compared to the Boston ones. I mean, these are just small town celebrations that they have. So
the fireworks that go off the Sydney Harbour Bridge on New Year's Eve, the bill is $10 million.
Wow. But that lasts forever, and not ever, but and they're pretty spectacular, those shows. I mean, I've seen
that's true.
New Year's Eve, what you folks do there in Sydney, and I know a lot of people don't agree with it or whatever, but it is spectacular, man. That is awesome. You guys get to ring in. You get to ring in the new year before we do. So
correct. G'day, Jonesy. I mean, Jonesy? Seriously, if you think about it, you and I've been trying to get you guys to get some sense into you, but no, you don't want to do that, but that's fine. You guys need to actually come down and see a Sydney New Year's Eve.
I would love that.
Yeah, but you said that before we organized the cruise, and then we organized it, and then you decided, yeah, nah.
I told you there's stipulations.
Oh, any excuse will do. I told you. You could make it a tax deduction.
Right.
Give me 5 minutes with your boss.
5 minutes is all it would take.
Yeah, I know. I'd say to him, look, do you really want to get some fire experience? Get Jimmy to come down to Sydney and learn about firework safety.
I would probably have to come work for you. If that was the case, he would probably fire me.
Jimmy, we have celebrities in our chat. Not only do we have Scott,
Oh my!
but we have Bruce from Ocean to Ocean.
Hello, Bruce.
Are you
Ocean-
having a hard time sleeping? Hello, everyone. I woke up early, so I was able to catch the live. I am giving a blanket hello because I am on my phone, so I can't tag anyone. Sounds like you, Kenny.
Yeah,
What's Kenny?
it's actually 3:30 a.m. where he's at right now.
Well, good early morning to you, Bruce. It's
Where is it?
awfully early, but we appreciate you
Yeah.
being here. And say hi to Cindy. Don't wake her
Where are
up.
you, Bruce?
He's 3 hours behind Eastern Standard Time, so that'd
3
be
hours. I thought he was Central.
No, they're Pacific.
they're Pacific.
They're on-
Let's
they're on
get
the west.
specific, right?
They're on the West Coast, so Scott's time is what Bruce's time is, 3:24 to be precise.
3:24. Yeah.
Denise was asking me. So last week I was talking about going to look at a motorcycle, and I wasn't able to go do it because they were closed for the holiday. But I did want to show you a picture of it.
That must have been on your Friday morning live, wasn't it?
I think so,
Ask,
Kenny.
Mike.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's the bike I'm going to go look at tomorrow.
brand new or secondhand?
It's secondhand. It has just over 4,000 miles on it. It's a 2015 Indian Chief Vintage.
Wow.
So
Those Indian Chiefs are not bad bikes.
no, they're really good. A lot of people, they like the Harleys, of course, but I'm somewhat partial to Indians. My uncle used to buy the vintage Indians and redo them and then sell them. And as a kid seeing them, I was like, oh my God, one day I want to have one of those. So that's
Jimmy?
that's the bike right there. So
You know what,
Yes, sir.
Jimmy? You could actually get one down under.
and then come down under and ride it.
Correct.
Look at my mother. My mother is like, when it comes to mentioning the motorcycle, she's like Beetlejuice. Here she popped in. No.
And she's right, Jimmy.
She's right. She
Come
is
on,
right. I would
let's
never
be
say
honest.
my mother's wrong.
How many times have you been called out to a?
Let's not go there.
Yeah, okay.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. But I love you, Mom. Joe said I was going to ask if that was an Indian. Yes, it is. Bruce is saying hi to Scott. So good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in. We need to do some weather.
Well, let's
do the weather. You all ready for the weather, Kenny?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it. Weather watch now. This is the time of day where we do the weather, what's happening around the world, and what's happening in I always almost say what that famous weatherman here would say, and I try not to say it. So
Almost in your neck of the woods.
it's the, your neck of the woods thing. It's what's happening around your area in the world. So right now here in the greater New England area, southern New Hampshire, it's currently 67 degrees. It's mostly sunny. We're going to have a high of 91 today. It's going to be mostly sunny, partly cloudy conditions expected around 2 o'clock. But for the most part, no precipitation is predicted, and we're going to have a very warm and humid day here today.
30 degrees. That's not bad.
No, I'll take it. How about you, Sean? What's going on in your area?
We're currently having a heat wave. It's double digits, 13 degrees.
13 whole degrees.
Yeah. It went up. I don't know what it was during the day, but tomorrow we are looking at 16 with an overnight of 5. And rainy, 69% humidity. There we go. I don't know what Joe's having up in Dubbo. Give us
We're
a
going to
hint.
look at the map in a minute. We'll see what he's happening. How about you, Kenny? What's going on in North Kakalaki?
I got a current temperature of 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and it looks like cloudy skies. And it's supposed to be a high of 85 today with some thunderstorms and lightning and rain and a low
Oh, my kind of weather.
and low of 68. You can have my share because I don't care much for this stuff.
Jimmy,
Right on.
Kenny, I'll take your weather any day. I can't stop my teeth from making a noise.
Yeah, you guys are dealing with the cold.
I can't stand cold either.
The good
For
news
those
is
of
we
you-
don't get that white stuff on the ground.
And thank God for that. For most of you guys, you know that it's winter in Australia this time of year. June is their winter. It's our summer. So when they're enjoying a nice balmy 80, 90 degree day at Christmas, we're freezing our butts off. So it's all relative. They get their turn and then we do. All right. So let's see. Can you guys see the map? There we go. Fantastic. All right. So here's New England. It all looks pretty clear here. We're going to have a hot day today. Haven't seen Shirley in a while, but it looks clear in Newfoundland as well. Out in making our way towards the Mississippi area, Mississippi River area, the Great Lakes. It looks like they're going to get some spot weather there as well. We make our way down into Paradise. It all looks good there. It looks sunshine with an occasional sun shower there. As you can see, Hurricane Beryl is just making land in the U.S. into Texas. The eye is just over Bay City, and we'll pray for those folks down there. Hopefully, do we know what category this has become now? It was supposed to drop as it got closer to land. It still looks pretty powerful to me, but
they were saying it was a category 3 or something like that, but I don't know what it is right now.
But that made its path up through the Caribbean, and it went right up through all of the islands that we like to visit, including Jamaica, and they get hit pretty hard out there. So praying for everybody, and hopefully those folks down in Texas don't get too much craziness from that. We look out to where...
Cat 1.
Sorry, what's that, John?
Eddie reckons it's a Cat 1.
Cat 1, which, okay, so I guess if we're going to have it, Cat 1 would be better than nothing. So more just some tropical weather then. But we get into Scott's at Dale, where Scott lives. It looks pretty clear there. My guess is it's going to be over 100 degrees there today. So Southern California all looks good. We make our way up to where Cindy and Bruce are. That all looks clear as well on the Pacific coast. We'll make our way southward into the southern hem. Boy, it's cold down here. Woo! Somebody shut the window. It's cold. Looks like Melbourne. You guys are getting some weather down there.
Canos, we're getting some weather. It started, I will use the vernacular, pissing down when I came home.
Aha, I see. So they're getting some rain there. It looks like over in Dubbo, Joe's getting it as well.
Yeah, Joe was saying that they had some shocking road trauma today. The New South Wales roads around his area was really shocking.
Gotcha. And then Tasmania, where Jonesy's at. Jonesy's in the northern part, right?
Correct. Northern to the right, I believe.
So somewhere over here.
Yep.
Georgetown, Lowhead, that area, Weymouth, maybe. Anyway, Jonesy can let us know, but it looks a little bit unsettled there. And then last but not least, we always go over and we check out where our good friend Goldie is. And it looks pretty good in Romania today. I'm sure she's having some warm weather there as well. So that's what's going on in everybody's area.
Jimmy, I don't know if you actually watched Jonesy's short today, but he was doing a show that he did, and his voice was actually up 3 octaves. It's so freaking cold in Tasmania.
Yeah, the boys, they tend to dig deep and try to get in where it's really warm.
Correct.
Can raise the octave of your voice. a little bit, but all right. So let's see. Where are we
Goldie's
at?
saying sunny 31.
Sunny and 31C. That's good. So you are having some warm days there, and
So
that's
that's
nice.
92, 93.
It's not going to rain long, which is good because I have a whole bunch of stuff to do today outside. We had a little bit of rain over the weekend, but for the most part, it's been hot and humid here in the Northeast, which is pretty good. So we'll take hot and humid. All right, there's our weather.
Jonesy is close to Bernie, which is
Bernie.
north and to the right, I think.
Gotcha. Northeast. All right, so let's see. It is 6:34.
No, it's not. It's 8:34.
It's 6:34 Eastern Standard Time. And
no, Joe, I wasn't.
Sean, were you in Chet's live earlier? Chet was live earlier today?
Yeah.
No. Oh, earlier. I get it because it's nighttime for you. Earlier
Correct.
would be your daylight time.
Correct.
Like, what's Chet? Chet's beating us all coming in on the air around 2 a.m. maybe.
Yeah. Seriously, what's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Mike Donovan from Traveling with Mike was on at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon our time, which is like Sparrow Fight your time.
Yeah. I always like to go into the port of Miami just to look because let's get rid of that. Because usually Sunday, Monday is when the ships come in. I watched some of them docking this morning. It's a sad day for those passengers, but a happy day for the ones getting on board, right? So it's de-embarkation day as well as embarkation day.
It's a day of mixed emotions.
Yes. Mixed emotions on the oceans.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We are in Eastern also, Jimmy.
Yes,
Right
I
on.
was, Joe. That is correct. I was there, but I wasn't actually on the panel. That's good.
Yes. It's their first anniversary. That's right. I saw that. We didn't. Forgive me. I didn't have enough time last night to jump into everybody's lives. We had a different evening last night, but all right. So that's the Port of Miami. I always just like to show that one for giggles, I guess. Let's since we're cruising right along, let's continue. This week in history. This week in history is brought to you by Thursday Travel Trivia. Thirsty Thursday Trivia with Scott from Controversial Cruising and myself. We are up every Thursday evening at 7 p.m., 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We play trivia. We have virtual cocktail hour. It's a lot of fun. You can win prizes, real honest to goodness.
Really?
Prizes. Absolutely. So check us out on Thursday evening. Like I said, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, what's going on? We'll turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back on this day, July 8th, to the year 1815, where Louis XVIII returned to Paris following the 100 days.
Oh, really?
Following the 100 days. What was the 100 days? Anyone?
No idea.
It's the period between March 20th, 1815, the date on which Napoleon arrived in Paris after escaping from exile on Elba. The date of the return of Louis XVIII to Paris. Okay. Well, swell. Isn't that fun? All right. So on this day in 1833, the Treaty of Hunkar-Iskelesi. There's a banana for you, Jeremy. A defensive alliance between the Ottoman Empire and Russia. It was signed at the village of Hunkar-Iskelesi near Istanbul. In 1889, John L. Sullivan beat Jake Kilrain in the 75 rounds to defend his title in the last heavyweight championship bout held under the London prize ring rules. 75 rounds?
Bloody hell.
Oh,
Wow.
my Lord. Wow. How does something go 75 rounds? A couple tough bastards right there, I'll tell you.
Why don't you come on down and try me?
Right? In 1889, journalist Charles Henry Dow published the first issue of the Wall Street Journal. In 1896, William Jennings Bryan delivered his Cross of Gold speech at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. In 1906, Philip Johnson, an architect and critic known for his promotion of the international style and later for his role in defining postmodernist architecture, was born in Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland rocks. A local newspaper erroneously reported that a flying saucer had been recovered near Roswell, New Mexico. Although the claim was quickly refuted by authorities, the Roswell incident eventually became the center of a conspiracy theory involving UFOs and extraterrestrials. Kenny, you believe in UFOs?
No, I don't.
Now, how about you, Sean?
Of course. Look,
Kenny, you don't, huh?
I'll be honest. How in God's earth can we be here by our lonesome? Somebody's got to be here to guide us.
It's a good question, right? It really is. I'm with you. I've seen some strange things I can't explain, but I don't want to just don't want to just label them and say what they are because I don't know, but some strange things happening. All right. In 1950, Douglas MacArthur was appointed commander of the United Nations forces in the Korean War. In 1996, the British pop band The Spice Girls. Do you know the Spice Girls, Kenny?
I'm not exactly sure on that one. I think I do.
Do you know what you want? What you really, really want, Kenny?
What's
I
that?
know what you want, what you really, really want.
What's
You
that?
wanna,
You wanna a zigga zigga ah. Whatever that means. British pop band The Spice Girls released their debut single, Wannabe, which helped become an international sensation.
I have to
In 2011, in 2011,
I have to answer a question for young Mr. Scott. He says I look very studious with my glasses on. Truth be known, I'm busy tracking my son flying from London to Tel Aviv.
Astute Spice. Yeah, there you go. Let's get through this. In 2011, the orbiter Atlantis was launched on the last space shuttle mission. And then on this day in 1497, the featured event, Vasco da Gama's first voyage to India. On this day in 1497, Vasco da Gama sailed from Lisbon with a fleet of 4 vessels, and he ultimately opened a sea route from Western Europe to Asia by way of the Cape of Good Hope, which is in Africa. Oh, is that in Australia?
No, in South Africa. And if he wouldn't have stopped in South Africa, we wouldn't have had Angola and Mozambique.
Ah, I see. He ushered in a new era in world history. This guy, Vasco da Gama.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have it. That's what's happening today in this
we
day.
learned him in South Africa in history classes.
You did? Yeah, we didn't. We don't really learn much about that. Although I'm familiar with his name. It sounds familiar, but John is saying no.
Vasco da Gama was like your Christopher Columbus.
Gotcha. Yeah. Christopher Columbus, huh? That guy. Oh, that guy? Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Oh my God. Seriously. Yeah, that guy.
Hey, did you hear over the weekend a passenger went missing off one of the Princess ships?
Yeah, we heard that.
Did you hear about that?
We heard it was a kid too.
Yeah, 14-year-old teen. He went missing in Germany. Apparently he got on a train and went 150 miles south to meet a person.
Oh, really?
According to what I'm reading, yeah. So apparently he's okay. He was accompanied by a 19-year-old with whom he said to have arranged to meet in Rostock. So there you go. Stay with your ship, folks. If you're going to take a cruise, make arrangements to tell people you're not coming back or don't take the cruise. You put a lot of people's safety at stake when you do that. So
Correct.
So don't do that, folks.
No,
Don't do that. All right. It is 6:44. Sean, what's going on in the world of our charity Helping Hands for Cruising?
So we had a board meeting on Saturday night, Saturday morning, your time. There are going to be some changes to the board, but essentially they're all going to be good changes, positional changes and so forth. We're using some new software. We're looking at some new software that we can use for the cruisathon. And good news is Friday, Saturday, fully booked. Sunday, we've got about 7 slots still available. So if you want to do anything for the cruisathon, guys, get your butts in there and let's get it happening. It's going to be absolutely incredible. And we're most definitely looking forward to the 10K that will come out of it.
The 12K.
Sorry, I'm thinking small. Why on earth would I be thinking small? 12K.
We really have to step it up this year, folks. We have a great charity here and we're doing great things. And, we talk about Kenny all the time. We don't have to continue to talk about Kenny. We know Kenny's accomplishments and what he means to our charity and what our charity means to him. And we know that it's life-changing. I mean, right, Kenny?
Definitely is life-changing for sure.
You may think about it too. You go, oh, okay, it's a cruise, right? How life-changing can it be? But think about somebody like, and Kenny, I'm going to not pick on you. I'm just going to talk about you for a minute. Here's a guy, right, who has spent a lot of time in his hometown and didn't get out much and never had actually touched, right? You never touched the ocean before, Kenny. You'd never been to the beach. Had you ever flown had you ever flown on a plane prior?
First time I flew was when I went out to Quartzsite, Arizona. That was my
Gotcha. Okay, so a lot of firsts, though, anyways, especially for Kenny with the ocean and that. So, and we've seen the videos and we heard all about it. There are more stories like Kenny's now. We're continuing to make these and continually to weave these stories of these people that haven't been able to do this before. And it's all because of the efforts of you all and the folks at Helping Hands for Cruising. We want it to continue, and we can only do it with the good help and generosity from folks like you. So we need people to sign up for Sunday. We need you to get your friends and your family together and donate and spread the word about the charity. It's growing, but we need it to grow, quicker. And we really want to meet this goal of 10 grand. So,
hey, Kenny.
Yes.
I have a photograph of a security guard making sure that nobody goes into the toilets.
Making sure nobody goes into the toilets.
Remember when we were on where was that? With a B. It's 2 years and I can't remember now. When we were with Donovan on the go-karts.
Oh yeah, and that when I had to go to the bathroom.
Correct. And you had a security guard standing out the front.
He got a guard to protect him while he was in the loo?
Absolutely. We did not want anybody touching that celebrity.
Wow. He is famous after all. Right on, Kenny. You get your own guard and everything?
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it was
I know who I'm sticking with on the rock and roll cruise. If he's gonna have his own entourage of guards and everything.
We'd actually went. I think it was the women's restroom, wasn't it?
Shut up, Kenny.
Kenny, you went in the ladies' room? Were there any ladies in there?
No. It's just, it was just it was a one
There were,
bathroom.
there were two bathrooms next to each other, the men's and the women's. The men's was occupied, and Kenny got into the yeah, he had to go. So he had a security guard out the front.
I gotta pee. I get it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you want to donate to the channel, please do. Don't forget, you got 3 channels right here, so you can do some channel jumping, go back and forth, click the likes and all of that. It's what we do, help support each other. Now I'm going to run right down because we were talking about Helping Hands for Cruising. There's the link to go over to the Helping Hands website. We are a 501c charity. Did I get that right?
501c3.
C3, not CE, C3. So there you go, and you can use it as write-off. Speaking of group cruises, Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise is less than 2 years away.
Mm-hmm.
It's 500 days or something like that.
I think the
Until
last
our
count
cruise.
I'll tell you exactly, 508.
508 days. If you want, you should want to get involved with this. Give that number a call right there in the Chiron. Give Bruce a call at Ocean to Ocean Travel at 1-833-626-8728. Secure your spot now. We've already reserved over 60 cabins, I believe, Sean.
That's correct.
You need to get in on this Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not going to go into the video because we just don't have enough time today, but we'll probably do it on Wednesday. Sean will be back up with us on Wednesday as our guest, and we'll do more. Look at him.
You don't want to play that video. It empties out my money box every time we play that video.
Why are we're getting charged for playing that?
Ross charges me every time, and he calls it security against Ricky Rocker. So
Freaking Ross. Oh, Ricky Rocker. That guy, he's going to be the death of us before we even get on this cruise. But anyway, so Wednesday we'll go over we'll show you the video and go over it. We talk about it a lot. You guys should be very versed on it. It's going to be on the Norwegian Joy, November 29th through December 6th of 2025. You're going to have it's a rock and roll cruise. So there's going to be Echoes of Pompeii. They are the world's premier Pink Floyd tribute band. They are just awesome. If you want to check them out, go and look at up Echoes of Pompeii on YouTube. Also, Who's Who is going to be the Who's tribute band. Those guys are fantastic as well. You can go to YouTube and see all of these bands. And then last but not least, when we are docked at Great Stirrup Cay, which is Norwegian's private key, we will be I was going to say serenaded. We will be entertained by Mr. Funnyman, which is they're a general business band, right? They are one of the better general business bands. In other words, they play a lot of cover songs and stuff, and they are awesome as well. You can see all 3 of these groups live via video on YouTube, now, and they're really good. So
hold the press. Sharon just got home.
Sharon just got home?
Sharon just got home.
Oh, there we go. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold the presses. Hold the phone. Hold the It's an astute exclusive. Sharon just got home, everybody. Sharon, we're having some fun at your expense. Please.
Oh, gosh.
Good morning, Sharon, to you. You just got home. Where were you? I haven't been following in the chat, so I don't know where you were, but I hope you're safe. Kenny went from Kenny to Kendra real fast. What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's because he went into the lady.
He went in the ladies' room, right?
Well, as they always say, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Right, John. These are different times now. He can recognize or identify as whatever he wants.
Correct.
If Kenny wants to be I don't know, Kenny wants to identify as a guy's burger, he certainly can. He'll make his tongue slap his own brain. How's that? Jesus. I don't know. It's early Monday morning. But Sharon, I'm glad you're home. Sharon's been out catting. Wow.
Ooh.
Right? With extra sauce. Guy's burger with extra sauce. All right, it's 6:54. You know what that means. We got to prepare to get out of here. What's going on with you, Sean, for the rest of the evening?
So tomorrow, tonight is I'm going to actually hit the hay fairly soon. It's been a very hectic week. So tomorrow we've got Helping Hands for Cruising doing a live stream at 8 p.m. our time, which is 6 a.m. your time. That's your time, Eastern. We'll be talking about the board meeting and a couple of other bits and pieces, cruises coming up and all that sort of stuff. We'll be talking also about the cruisathon and all the good news about that one. Also, we will be on Wednesday evening. The Ducks will be doing their stuff. It will be associating with young Mr. Jimmy, and it'll be a joint venture. So come on board and watch us have some fun. Friday night. Yep. Friday night, Eastern, which is Saturday brunch down under. The lovely Ilana will be joining me on our live stream. So we'll be having some fun talking about all things cruising ducks. Down under. Then it's busy times.
How about you, Kenny? What do you got going on between now and when we do Hump Day? Anything going on?
I got my live stream tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be doing 4th of July. I know it's come and gone, but 4th of July trivia. I haven't done that yet. So, and
awesome.
Then I'll be going and rating Plump Travelers after my live stream. I usually go from 8 until 10 and then go raid Plump Travelers.
Gotcha. Right on. I have I don't have a whole lot going on between now and Wednesday. Typical work week, I think, for us. We'll see what the week brings. Always in my business, you never know what we're gonna get. So it's kind of like the box of chocolates. You just never know what you're gonna get, although there's never any chocolate in the box for us. So hopefully we'll have a decent week, and the weather will be good, and friends will be safe, and family and whatnot. So like Sean said, Kenny and I will be back up. The three of us will be back up for Hump Day cocktail hour. Jeez, I haven't done that in a while. I missed that. We've been doing Thursday, the cocktail hours on that day, but we'll be back for Hump Day, Cup of Joe live on Wednesday morning at my mom.
Yeah, consider yourself told, Jimmy.
She's telling me.
And tomorrow I'll be going and doing some shopping. So
right on.
Walmart shopping.
Shopping's good. Off to Wally World. Yeah. So we'll be back Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. EST. It'll be 8 p.m. Australia time, and whatever. Check.
Don't you dare call it sunny Melbourne, because it's not. It's freaking freezing and dark.
Yeah. No sunny Melbourne for you, mister, in the winter. But anyways,
I just got to say this to your mom, right? I just got to say this to your mom. Nancy, I cannot agree with you more than you are saying. We want him in one piece. I don't want him having a split personality.
You're right. I appreciate it. Just a reminder, everybody, no CME today. Eddie Lugo will be coming up after us around 7:15. So go over and give him a big astute raid. Give him a Ford man, a Ducks, and a astute raid over there. So that's going to do it for us. Don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude. PMA will definitely save your day. And when I tell you that I'm living proof that it works, please believe me. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day today. All you have to do is look at somebody, make eye contact, and smile at them. That's it. That's all you need to do. You could change somebody's outlook for the better. So don't forget to thank a first responder today. If you see our friends at the, I just keep looking in the chat. I'm distracted. My mother's telling you to keep warm. Don't forget to make don't forget to thank a veteran. You see the men and ladies of the police department, the fire department, our EMS and healthcare workers, and of course, our nurses. We love our nurses, and they make doctors look good. So thank them today. They're out there protecting us every day. And then last but not least, what's that?
Thank you, Denise.
Thank you, Denise.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Denise is our most favorite nurse of all. So. She's making all the time. And then last but not least, the members of the veterans around the world, past, present, and future veterans. They're out there working selflessly and protecting us on that proverbial wall. Every day, they don't ask for a thing. They're there silently. So if you see a veteran today, make sure that you thank them for everything that they've done for us. And then last but not least, I always salute my flag, Old Glory, red, white, and blue. Especially this time of year, it means more than that cloth it's definitely printed on. That's our freedoms and our liberties in this country, and it does mean something to folks around the world as well. So it's always been the symbol of freedom. So those freedoms are very fragile, and we can lose them at any time. So make sure that you always protect your flag and protect what it stands for. God bless our flag. God bless America. God bless all of you in the chat, and God bless Sean and Kenny.
Thank you so much. God bless.
That is going to do it for today. It's 7:01, so we're going to head over to Eddie. We'll see you guys Wednesday morning for Hump Day Cocktail Hour. Sean, thank you for coming up. Always appreciate you, my friend. And Kenny,
thank you for having me.
I'm glad to have you back, Kenny. I missed you while you were away, but we know you were taking care of
I'm
business.
glad to be back. And the reason why I wasn't around Friday is because
you were too busy with that woman of yours.
had something going on. I don't remember what it was, but
Kenny,
anyway.
Kenny got
busy
himself a
with that
warm
woman
fuzzy
of yours.
now. Kenny got a warm fuzzy, and he's hanging out with his warm fuzzy now. I don't blame him.
Correct.
Can't blame the guy. Good for you, Kenny. All right, guys, that's going to do it. We'll be back Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. EST. We'll see you later. I'm Jimmy, your astute tourist. Peace and love, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.